Well, happy Monday. I hope your week is off to a good start as we're now in the second week of Advent. We pray God to continue to guide each of us to be prepared for Jesus to come into our lives, maybe more completely at Christmas, but even more so when he comes back again in glory. I hope you have a great week in the Lord. As we get started, I want to mention a few things to you. First, I want to say thank you. I thought about this as I was looking at all of the announcements yesterday about would you volunteer for this gift giving, or for, well, we've talked before about coats, or to help with food. And I just really am struck with how generous the congregation is and how God has welled up generosity within your hearts. So thank you for all that you're doing within the context of our congregation's ministry to the community, but also I know on your own as you're helping and caring and sharing for people around you. So I wanted to start off the greeting this week with a word of thanks. Second, to give you an update on our worship planning. By Wednesday of this week, we'll announce what we're doing for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, as well as giving people an opportunity to come and receive communion. We have a number of things that we're working on and have some final touches before we're able to announce that to the congregation. This much we do know. Through the end of December, we will be having online Sunday morning services only. We'll wait and see what happens after the first of the year, but between the health situation in our community and just the organization changes it would take to alter things right now, we're going to stick with online only through the month of December. A couple of thoughts I wanted to share with you about the lesson from yesterday. There were two things that I wanted to revisit today. And the first is what the angel said. Remember, the angel said, "For nothing will be impossible with God." Think about the context of that. Angels flying around, virgins becoming pregnant, old women having babies, prophecies fulfilled. Think about the amazing things that were happening. You'd say, well, that's impossible. But no, nothing will be impossible with God. But listen to the angel's word. Nothing will be impossible. This is words about going forward, that down the road, in the future, never count God out. Never think things are too impossible for him. I want that to give you comfort this week as you face the different challenges that you face. Yeah, these things might be impossible for you, but remember, God is with you and for you, and nothing will be impossible with God. Second thing I wanted to mention was what Mary had to say. Mary said, "Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word." Mary was willing to bear Christ into the world. I said in the sermon yesterday, Christopher, to bear Christ. Even like that, it's not very flattering, but even like the donkey on Palm Sunday, he bore Christ into the holy city. I'd like to have you think about yourself that way this week. That you are Christopher, that you are bearing one way or another Jesus Christ into the world around you. And may God give you and me that spirit that Mary had, that we would say, let it be to us according to your word. That God, where you call us, we will follow. One more thing. Often at this point I give you a Bible passage to read. This week I want to ask you about prayer. Would you be praying for our healthcare workers? Boy, they are inundated, and they are tired, and they are facing all kinds of difficulties. Would you pray for healthcare workers, those within the congregation and those within the community, that God would strengthen them and that God would see them through this time. May God bless you this week, and we hope to see you Wednesday, either in person at our Christ campus at noon, or at 7 p.m. here at the Meridian campus for our FM Advent worship service. God bless your week.